Rafael Leo, he is just dribbling past from the left wings. One man, he has dribbled past two, three, four, five. Oh my God, Rafael Leo is in the box. He has shot. That is onto the far post. Damn, the ball hits the far post. Cristiano Ronaldo, 906 goals. This is the goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. Whichever, however, whatever, and how much you criticize this Ronaldo, he is silencing all his critics at the age of 39, and he is netting goals. Very soon, he is going to get 1,000 goals in his bags. This Cristiano Ronaldo CR7 is the cheat code of football, guys. He is the cheat code of football. Talking about Ronaldo, the phenomenon from Brazil, this Samba kid at the age of only 21 years and 3 months and 5 days, he won the Ballon d'Or in the year 1997. He is the youngest player to win the Ballon d'Or at that age. I am talking about that phenomenon. Germany have found their new to-go striker in the name of Dennis Undav, but yes, Undav is there because of the unlikeliness of Kai Havertz as well as the retirement of the Dortmund striker Nicolas Füllkrug. So yes, Germany had performed well against Bosnia. Manchester City has confirmed the agreement for their new director of football from the next season, as Tiki Begristian, the current director of football from Manchester City, is leaving City at the end of this season. And yes, Sporting CP's Hugo Viana has been named as the replacement. But what is in store for Pep Guardiola amidst so many injuries this season? So Guardiola is going to stay or not? Time will definitely tell about it. Luis de la Fuente has just issued Lamine Yamal of some warning because at such an early age he has got a terrific playing in the Euros as well as in this season in the La Liga. But Robert Lewandowski from Barcelona is just topping the score sheet with more than 10 goals and assists this season. England is on the hunt for a manager this season as well as for the upcoming World Cup. But yes, the likes of Thomas Tuchel is in with the association of the English players with their squad for the next Football World Cup. Virgil van Dijk was shown a red card, and that demise from team against Hungary in the UEFA Nations League. Liverpool must be having, the Anfield fans must be enjoying because they have got Mohamed Salah as well as Van Dijk back to the squad early, and they will get those rest for the Premier League matches as well as the Champions League. But the most advantage out of it will be that of Germany facing Netherlands, where Van Dijk will be off the squad. Hello guys, welcome back to another stream with FC RAMSAY, and the talk of the town is that India has won the football match. What? India hasn't won? Oh my God. India has lost to Vietnam. Oh my God. India hasn't lost. India has drawn level with Vietnam, and amidst the past 20 games, Indian football team has just managed to win a single game. So let's not waste your time as well as let's not waste my time as well. So let's talk about the UEFA Nations League, which happened, and Hungary and Netherlands had a draw despite Salah scoring at the 32nd minute at the Puskas Arena. But yes, Van Dijk was given a red card due to his tackle as well as his talks with the referee in the 79th minute. The most advantageous position will be that of the Anfield fans, where Mohamed Salah as well as Van Dijk are back to their training sessions as well as they get those rest for the Premier League as well as the Champions League matches. But yes, Netherlands had to come to a draw in this game with Hungary, and the table of this group is Germany at the top and Netherlands, then comes Hungary, and then is Bosnia. So all it was about this group 3 round 3 matches, and the next one was Slovakia had a draw against Sweden, where Sweden was just up by 2 goals in just 32 minutes. But later the comeback moments from Slovakia, Sterlak had those nets into the goals converted for Slovakia, and much appraisable for Francesco Calzona, the manager of Slovakia. So this was about this game, but the table where it is that Sweden is at the top with 2 wins and a loss, a total of 7 points, and Slovakia, Estonia and Azerbaijan are on their respective 2nd, 3rd and 4th positions. But the next being that of Ukraine facing Georgia, where the likes of Kvaratskhelia and Mina Kutaadze was there for Georgia to score, but Ukraine, with the likes of Mudryk, the Chelsea player, in the 35 minutes had netted, and they were one goal up in the first half, and they continued their lead in the second half as well. And this was a one up ended in the Erne Stadium. And talking about the table of this group is Georgia at number one with 6 points. Then come Czechia and Albania, and then is Ukraine with 3 points. So quite a close call for this group. But yes, the previous night matches where Croatia was facing Scotland, and Scotland thought they had just snatched a point against Croatia in the Nations League, but only for their last gasp goal to be ruled offside, was that which cannot be just digested by the Scotland fans. Because yes, talking about Steven Clark against the Delicments, the likes of Pasalic and Modric, as well as Matanovic, Sukic and Kramaric for the Croatian attacks, were looking quite lethal, and they were maintaining a good formation, as well as formation was just visible in this game. So that was from the likes of McTominay and Robertson from Scotland, but they were not that efficient to get a equalizer in the stoppage time as well. But the goal which was declared VAR by VAR as an offside was too much harsh for Scotland. So in this group, what is standing is that Portugal with the win is on the first position, and Croatia, then comes Poland, and then is the Switzerland. But the most happening match was that of Poland and Portugal, where Cristiano Ronaldo, with 905 goals in his bag, was against Lewandowski, who is in a top form this season at Barcelona under Hansi Flick. So there were much expectations from Poland doing something, and they were looking a bit aggressive in the first 15 to 20 minutes. But the first goal, which was an opportunity for Cristiano Ronaldo, but he was a bit offside in it. And the second goal, which opportunity was converted by Bernardo Silva from Manchester City in just 26 minutes, just turned the game upside down, and Portugal were totally hampering Poland in their box, as Ronaldo, who has just scored the 906th goal of his career, and very soon we are going to see this Mysterio, this legend, and this dedicated as this disciplined man. What a true class performance. He is getting goals at the age of 39. He is so much disciplined. He is so much into the workforce, as well as he is so much into the gameplay. Every time, every offensive awareness, every positions, every skills you talk about this player, that is very, very much less as compared to his performance for the Portugal, as well as his respective clubs. Yes, this is the reason why there is Real Madrid flag on my back, because that was Cristiano Ronaldo, as well as the legacy of this CR7 with the Ballon d'Ors, with the Euro Cups, and yes, as well as the Champions League. But yes, Portugal made it for 3 wins in the Nations League with a comfortable 3-1 victory over Poland, because Poland were not looking that lethal in it. The likes of Bruno Fernandes, he was the man of the match with his performance. He had few scoring opportunities as well, but he couldn't just convert it. And yes, the third goal, which was an own goal from Poland, just added a cherry on the top for the Portuguese, as well as Diogo Dalot starting at the right back for Martinez was also a good welcome, and Nuno Mendes from PSG at the left back. But the debutant Vega, who was the centre back, Renato Vega from Chelsea, who upon the departure of Pep from the squad was appointed by Martinez, and he did his job quite decent as well, along with Ruben Diaz. But yes, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafael Leo, and Neto in the attacks were quite lethal for Poland, and the performance of Rafael Leo for the Portuguese after a quiet time, which was much needed for Martinez, and he got it. But yes, talking about Poland, there were some sort of miscommunications in the midfield as well. Though Zelensky had a score, but that was a missed opportunity, and that was just in an empty space in the penalty box for Poland, and he netted it. But the likes of Lewandowski and Swirendeski, they were totally man-marked by the Portuguese defenders. But the substitution of Cristiano Ronaldo in the 63rd minutes was a quite critical for Martinez, as the fans were demanding much from Cristiano Ronaldo at this age also. But yes, Martinez wanted Diogo Jota, Trincao, Nelson Semedo, as well as Otavio and Samu to play to gain their confidence. So this UEFA Nations League, when Cristiano Ronaldo is playing, so the whole talk is about this player only, because he is such a class player that he is going to achieve those 1000 goals very soon, very soon. In just 1.5 or 2 years, the spree at which he is scoring minimum of 50 goals per season, he is in the Saudi League as well, doing those miracles, as well as for the World Cups, as well as the Euro Cups. So a lot of praise for this Cristiano Ronaldo everywhere, whenever, every night or every evening, whenever he is stepping on the ground, the whole world is just watching his aura, his Cristiano Ronaldo's huge celebration, and his goals are just bearing too much for any other player to cope up. But yes, can Haaland cope with it? Let's see. The future will decide about it. But yes, for the time being, Cristiano Ronaldo is truly a legend, and he will be praised for many, many years coming down the line. But the last but not the least, talking about Serbia against Switzerland, where Serbia had a decent win of 2-0 against Switzerland at their home. But yes, Switzerland has faced three consecutive defeats after the clash with Germany at the Euros. So this is a point where Switzerland must be too worried of, because Murat Yakin's managerialship for Switzerland is not looking decent for the past three games, whereas Granit Xhaka was absent for a few games in the back, but the performance of Embolo, Endoy, and Amdouni are not looking great. So some sort of tactical changes as well as the playmaking need to be done by Murat Yakin. But yes, Stochkovic, the manager for Serbia, has recently done his job too great, with Mitrovic scoring as well as Lukic and Samdruzic doing those SS playmakings from the left wings as well as the right wings, the playmaking and the formation of 3-4-2-1 with those counters as well as those long balls for Serbia is definitely looking good. And Stochkovic, with this just a fragile team which can be just molded by any big team, is doing a good job with Serbia. So Serbia is definitely on the prowl these days, and they are lining up under Stochkovic too good. So this table over here stands with Spain at the top with the win, and Denmark at the second position, and Serbia and Switzerland at the third and the fourth position. But yes, the most happening match was also between Spain and Denmark, where Spain had many injuries on their list, a total of 7 to 8 players, with the likes of Rodri, Carvajal, Lenormand, and Dani Olmo. Many players were injured for this game. But yes, then also Spain did their job with the likes of Oyarzabal, Pedri, Yamal, and Morata. Morata was the captain, and he was called back to the squad after the Euros. But the likes of the midfield of Fabian Ruiz and Zubimendi, who made his appearance for Spain, and he scored his first goal for Spain in the UEFA. So much of expectations from these players, as well as Grimando at the left back, and Laporte and Vivian was called into the centre back. He is from the Athletic Club, as well as Pedro Porro on the right back. But yes, the performance of the goalkeeper Samuel Roya was much, much appreciated in this game because of his saves. But yes, much expectations were there from Lamine Yamal, though he is being backed by his nation's manager quite a few times, as well as his training under Hansi Flick in Barcelona is yielding those results. Definitely, he is young. He is just only 17 to 18 years of age, and he has many more experiences as well as many things to learn. And he will definitely be a big giant soon for the Spanish as well as for the Catalans in the future. So yes, with this game where Spain had a win with a goal which was much needed, in this table there is Spain the top, as well as Denmark and Serbia and Switzerland for the second, third, and fourth positions. And yes, today there are matches of Austria facing Norway as well as Georgia and Albania. But we will be doing the watch along of Finland and England, because England, without the appointment of a perfect manager under Lee Castley, they haven't who hasn't just applied for the full part job of the England manager. So England must be need for a manager, and without their perfect striker Harry Kane, are they going to play Ole Watkins or Bellingham, or they are trying to do some sort of changes unlike the defeat in the previous game for the England. So yes, we will be having a watch along of Finland and England in this UEFA Nations League matches, as well as we will be making the videos. So do stay tuned to FC Ramsay. And yes, for Cristiano Ronaldo's 906th goal, that will be a huge celebration. Do hit like, do share, do subscribe, and yes, keep pulling. Bye bye.